Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Class of Heroes 2G Remaster Edition. Last episode, we defeated what I think is the ultimate boss of the Gate of Darkness here in the highest floor, or lowest floor, I don't know if we're going up or down. The Lightless Cradle of Gods, and it was just a souped up version of Pane's demon goddess form. I was kind of hoping it would either be something new or another enemy we had seen before, but maybe a surprising one. But it's not a big deal. We are, I think, almost out of inventory space, yeah. But, oh yeah, and the item we got for that was roller skates, which is ridiculous and really illustrates how this game does not take itself seriously. Which really kind of shows that my efforts to try to take some parts of the plot seriously are really kind of misguided. But I can't help myself, because there are parts of the plot and story... Okay, plot and story is redundant. Plot and setting is what I meant to say, that just seem interesting. But yeah, just not what the game is trying to do, really. Hopefully it won't take us too long to 100% this and then get back to Crostini. And I guess then we'll have to start trying to fight those other optional super bosses and see if we stand any chance whatsoever. My confidence level is a little higher after we defeated the souped up version of Pane. Okay, I'm just going to teleport around until we've gotten everything in this teleport maze. By pure coincidence, I should turn map ore back on. That'll help a little bit. I seem to have gone almost straight to the boss chamber. And that was indeed coincidence. I didn't have a clue where it was, so that was just luck. Teleport is so nice. What am I missing? That is a great... Ah, right here. Okay. And is that everything? We have 100%ed Lightless Cradle of the Gods, and with that, the entire Gate of Dark. Did I see one that I hadn't done? Nope, I didn't. I've done them all. That was just me hallucinating. We have done the entire Gate of Darkness. What's our completion percentage then if we save? 99.95%. What did I miss? Either I missed like 2 tiles somewhere, and I'm sorry, but I'm not going to go through every single map trying to hunt down what 2 tiles I missed if that's the case. Or there's still a tiny map left to go that will unlock with a quest or something. One of those two. And if that's not the case, then as far as I'm concerned, that is 100%. Like I said, I'm not going to spend an hour or more meticulously going to every single map to try to figure out if I missed 1 or 2 tiles somewhere. I am amazed we're not even at 25% items collected, but I also don't care about that. I'm not trying to 100% that part. But anyway, that is the Gate of Darkness complete. Well done to us. We're out of here. Whew, alright. So there was nothing plot related in there at all. Just a bonus dungeon to explore, enemies to fight, items to get, experience in G to accrue. Bone jar. I seem to have a memory that that makes something good. Let me check my alchemy guides. Makes a Reaper's Gown, along with 2 mythic cloths and a white gold. Okay. Do I have that? Certainly have the white gold. What about the mythic cloth? I have ultimate cloth. I think 10 ultimate cloths makes a mythic. And 10 high class would make an ultimate. So I can make 1 mythic. And I think I got one in the crawling we did just now. So if I go to the laboratory, maybe I should make a save before I do this. Shall we save back in slot 1? I reckon so. Alright, so where are those other cloths that I need 10 of to make an ultimate? The high class, right? Good, and now 10 of these should make a mythic. And I think I already had 1? No, I only have 1. And I need 2 for this. That's a problem. Alright, well, I guess we're not making that then. Unfortunately, we just don't have the ingredients. I mean, I could spend an insane amount of money trying to synth the ingredients, but I don't think I want to do that, so we're going to reload. Thanks, Helium-chan. Good lord, that is so high-pitched. I would kind of rather spend the money to see if I can get Ruote up to level 50 and replace Wheeler. I think we proved definitively we cannot replace Grum. Because without him constantly stacking that accuracy improvement in that fight, we never would have been able to hit Pane enough to defeat her. So maybe I should just sell all this stuff. You know, just to get tons of money for trying to power level Ruote. Maybe that's dumb. Maybe I should be using it to power level my existing characters. You know what? I don't think I care about not overwriting any of my existing saves. Ooh, these are worth a pretty good amount. The roller skates are funny, but I don't know. Are they really good on anybody? I'm not... Oh, right, they're only for idols. I can't use them, that's right. Oh, they're just money to me, then. The Whippy Maid does not have a price. Okay, interesting. I guess the Skybow's obsolete. The Sagittarius is just strictly better. So I could probably sell it, but part of me kind of wants to hang on to it for some reason. Wow, Mythic Wood is worth a fortune. I almost kind of wonder if I should just sell it. I'm almost up to 2.5 million. Very close. There we go. I may regret selling that stuff, but let's see if we can super or power level Ruote now. Like I said, this may all be a mistake. I should maybe be focusing on power leveling my existing characters instead of bringing in Ruote, but like Tiramisu, he'll be insanely durable. So there's that. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. I want a little bit of money. There we go. Okay, I can just hold the button down. That's a lot easier on my wrist. Oh, that was not enough. Well, if that's not enough, we're not going to do it. We're going to need like another million and a half, it looks like. Sorry, Ruote. We need more money, buddy. Sorry about that. Well, in that case, we're just going to store all this stuff for now. Wish there was a store all button. If there is, I don't see it. Oh no, I should be selling some of this. Some of this is just garbage. I didn't realize that I had made the save before I sold anything. Whatever, it doesn't really matter that much. Right, I'll have to store that. How much space? Alright, that helped a lot. Okay. Okay. Now, I guess for now I'll keep using slots 1 and 4. Sorry, Ruote, but it takes an insane amount of G to get you to level 50. We couldn't quite get you there. But let's go ahead and face some of those optional super bosses and see if we stand any chance whatsoever. Just trying to think if there's anything else I need to do, but I don't believe so. Hell Labyrinth is our first stop, which is Zabayon, I believe. Yep. 4th map, I think it was. And it was 1712 right here. Yeah. Alright, turn on our buffs. Go ahead and make a save right here, just in case we decide we need to do this a bunch of times. Maybe we'll do better. We're a little tougher. And, you know, I'll do it a few times and see if we get lucky. Oh, my affinity is very low. I never really refilled it. That could be a problem. Well, we'll see. So yeah, this is just a straight up new enemy. I don't recall ever running into this thing. I think this counterattacks, so I'm not going to want to attack it carelessly. Oh wow, okay. It just went right through the barrier. It did not even care. How much did it regen for? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, we knocked it out. That's lucky. And it's not going to regen while it's knocked out, so it's super lucky. Go ahead and pile on. I could do some Ragnarok, too. None of these are really what I want. I still don't even understand what Retained Spell does. Magic up, I guess? Alright, good. Okay, we cannot put up a wall. That's unfortunate, though it broke through the wall effortlessly anyway, so who knows if it even matters. Seal skill seems useless. Oh, I can renew the gauge right here. Duh, let's do it. Probably should have done that before. Oh well. Right through, and he's dead. Okay, it's only regenning triple digits. That we should be able to outrun that for sure. For sure. Aisha doesn't have much to do, because like I said, I'm pretty sure it counterattacks, so it'll just kill her if she hits it. Aisha has less and less to do these days, since I'm also relying almost entirely on Olive to open treasure chests. So as much as I hate to say it, Aisha's kind of a relatively high priority for replacing, if it seems like that's a thing that I should do. That's an interesting idea. I could consider putting Grum in the back and swap out Aisha for Ruote. And even if he's not at level 50, a level 41 Ruote is probably going to be more useful in boss fights than Aisha is these days. I mean, I hate to say it because I like Aisha, but I think she's becoming obsolete as a character in some ways. I could also class change her too. That's certainly also an option. Into a mage or something. Anyway, we'll consider that. Something to think about. I don't think we're having trouble hitting it at this point. But I am worried about having Grum attack it in case it counterattacks him to death. I feel like you might want to just throw down a meta heal this turn. Okay, good. Good. I should come up with something more useful for him to do. What if I have him throw down an Aqua? Alright, go ahead and revive. Okay, that's not totally disastrous. We're doing better than we did the first time. It doesn't seem to counterattack that. We got it. Okay, that wasn't so bad. That was easier than Pane. Good level for Seraphi. What's a Ferris? That wasn't so bad. Well done to us. But yeah, maybe I should class change Aisha and spend all my money leveling her up. It's a shame. I would have loved to put Ruote in the party and adventure with him for a bit, but I don't know. That just might not be effective. The effective thing to do. Let's fix the formation. So what do we get? What's that Ferris? It's not terrible. 545 is pretty good. I don't know. It's pretty good all around. The only issue is the damage is not amazing. Oh, it's not for warrior types, though. So the damage is probably pretty good for the classes it's for. I think Olive or Aisha could use it. That would be a problem with class-changing Aisha, is all this incredible equipment we've gotten for her would suddenly be useless. And maybe I should have had her attacking that fight. It didn't really seem to be countering. And if she doesn't just get countered and one-shotted, she does respectable damage with that Sagittarius bow. It's comparable to the mechanical doll. But I think the mechanical doll is probably overall better. Anyway, we're done here. Well done to us. Alright. Good start. Next up is the Frozen Labyrinth. Where was that? I'm actually forgetting where that even was. It was this northern one. Yeah, it was by Semifreddo. That's right. That's a past, present, and future 16.5. Right there. Buffs on. Alright, what's this gonna be? Oh, okay, it's... I don't know, it's like an ice golem crossed with an abominable snowman crossed with some kind of demon? I don't even know how to describe it. Monkey King. Okay, weird looking Monkey King. Ice type Monkey King, regardless. Should I open with Ragnarok? Ragnarok has been pretty clutch. Let's try Magic Up, why not? I'll try having Aisha attack and see if it just immediately counters and kills her. Okay, that wasn't so bad. And it did not counter her, and she did over 1,000 damage, and it's only regenning 400 and something. Promising. Very promising. Aqua Crash, huh? Alright, it didn't penetrate. Okay, it is evading a bit. Tiramisu may be less accurate. She does miss a lot. That's a downside. Her durability is really incredible, though. Well, let's stack more True Sight then, and try an Amplified Fire. Wait, no, Volt. It's sort of unintuitive that way, but yeah, Volt is what we want, if it's ice or water aligned. Oh, that was amazing! Okay, good job, Seraphi. Wow, that was trivially easy. Well, dang, well done to us. Tiramisu, do you know Backdoor? Is that something novices learn? That would be under support. No, apparently not. What is Excel? Ally Evasion, that could be useful. Only one ally, though. None of these target multiple allies or enemies, they're all single. It reduces their usefulness. Although despelling one enemy over and over, that could be useful. I'd rather have her attacking, though. Anyway. Backdoor. Heck, let's just go straight to the next one. In the Judgment Labyrinth. That was at Unfulfilled Desire 16-6. Alright, the 4th level. Right there. Buffs on. And what will you be? Oh, okay. You're a 6-armed, 3-faced, very cartoony goddess thing? World admin. Okay, interesting. Usual protocol. Start stacking that True Sight to help Tiramisu land her hits. Maybe another Ragnarok? Man, Ragnarok has been clutch. Yeah, defense up. Heck yeah. Okay, good. Oh, she counters, but Aisha dodged it. Good job, Aisha. Did she just regen 2300? Also, she's level 60. Good lord. This could be a challenge. Can we even outrun that regen? I don't know if we can. That's kind of crazy. Can we increase spell power? Yeah, we have that. I hope that doesn't overwrite the evasion. Oh, that is not a lot of damage. That is not a lot of damage. That is not enough damage. Okay, knocking her out is good. That is one tough enemy. You seem like dark would hurt you? Everyone pile on. Good damage. Whew. With that level of regen, this is going to be rough. I don't know if we can keep up with it. Okay, it didn't recover much. That was basically a waste of a turn. That is so much regen. That really makes me worried when I see that much. Space-time rift. Okay, good evasion. Okay, wow, that extra evasion helped. Good damage. It's still regenning faster than we're hurting it. Man, how are we going to overcome that? If only he could do dark aligned attacks. I get maybe 2300 rather than 28, but that's still insane. Especially because my frontliners are just not doing the damage they ordinarily do. It seems like what we need to do is amplify dark damage. That hits her hard. I could try adding dark element to their weapons with synthesis. That's an option. May have to do something like that. Ooh, okay, good. Yeah, that's good damage. That was good damage. Okay, the damage is a lot higher all of a sudden. Why is it so much higher? I don't know why, but I'll take it, because we need it. This is suddenly feeling doable now that our physical attacks are hitting it so much harder. Let's toss a Splendid Lunch on Aisha. I should defend for a turn. Alright, she's gonna regen a lot, and that's not good, but we should be able to do a ton of damage this turn. And that Amplified Dark Bolt is serious stuff. Yeah, that just about cancels out her regen right there. Okay, now we're back to doing very little damage, and I don't know why. Okay, that was better, although she did miss once. Phew. I don't know to what extent we're really keeping up with her regen, is the problem here. Good. Good, that's high damage again. I don't know why it's so random. Oh, that was fantastic. We did it! Yes! That was a tough one. Great experience. World admin, huh? Are you trying to tell me that this is one of those worlds where it's at we're all inside a simulation or a game or something? That was a joke, by the way. I don't think that they're actually trying to imply that by calling that the world admin. Which Blade Oni Tetsu? Wow, that was a lot of gold. We are saving that. Oh, quest completion 100%. I guess we're done with the game then. I guess that was it. I guess that was the last thing. There's the Witchblade Oni Tetsu. How good is it? 95 to 120, hits 6 times, has effects out the wazoo, but hit points -3. And cause instant death. Aside from that, hit point drain of 3, that's a really good weapon, but I guess we just completed the game? Because our quest completion is 100% now. Alright, I'm just going to warp back to Crostini and see if anything's going on there. Can I check in with anybody? Report anywhere? I cannot. And yeah, there's not going to be any more quests because our quest completion is 100%. Okay, so my map completion's 99.95, so I missed a tiny something somewhere. As far as I'm concerned, that's good enough. We clearly explored everything. You know, we basically explored everything, except I missed 2 tiles somewhere or something. I'm not going to worry about that. We completed every single quest in the game. We apparently only got a tiny proportion of the items, which is insane to me, but I don't really care about the item completion percent. So for my purposes, we have 100%ed the game. We're done. We are done. So clearly the post game stuff with those 3 optional boss battles and the Gate of Darkness or whatever it was called, those don't contribute anything to the story. They're just there as optional extra material to have fun with, and the NPCs become available as possible party members, and that's really cool. You know what? On that note, we're not going to actually do anything with them, but just to see what they look like in the party, let's bring the rest of them in. Alright, let's take a look at these lovable rapscallions. Tiramisu. Olive. That is a fantastic portrait. That portrait is so good. Ruote, so serious. I like how the Bahamoons have their tails wrapped around their legs, by the way. I never mentioned that, but I just think that's a cool touch. Copa still looks very smug. Gelato still looks even more smug. Pana, aka Helium-chan. What a team. Okay. Well, we did everything. I kind of already reviewed this game. I mean, I definitely already reviewed this game. And I talked about some of my thoughts about it at length during some of this post-game. I'm not going to rehash all that. Let me just give a brief summary. Another fantastic game, just like the first one. The first was a solid 3. This one flirts with being a 4. But I think it's still just rough around the edges to be another 3-star. 4 stars is the highest rating I give, by the way. I don't have a 5-star rating. But this is a high 3. It definitely makes substantial gameplay improvements over the first. Inventory system is a lot better. A lot of things feel more polished about it. The boss battles even feel more polished. A lot of them we kind of trivialized with a really strong team. They started getting tougher at the end. In the post-game, some of them actually gave even my very powerful team a hard time. But they still felt better than the first game's bosses. The only one that felt very RNG-y to me in the way that the first game's bosses did was Pane, the souped-up demon goddess Pane. But even that was still kind of better, because it wasn't just a matter of spam this one overpowered team ability over and over until it actually works and kill her in 2 rounds. The fight still lasted a long time and felt like a proper epic boss fight, so it was a lot more satisfying, even if we did have to rely on luck to an extent. So the battle system is definitely improved. It is still rough around the edges compared to more polished games, but still manages to be really fun despite that. The plot likewise makes improvements over the first game, where at times you could say the first game barely even had a plot. This one certainly has more of a story, especially once you get the twist of the other world, and that other world was the world of the first game, and a couple of the characters in this game were traitors who are helping an invasion of that world, and you have to go take part in a war and help repel that invasion. And then in the post-game, you can apparently meet God, who resurrects some people who got killed. That's kind of weird, but still. It's post-game material, it's fun, it lets you have a warm, happy, fuzzy ending, so I'm not complaining. Overall, really good stuff. As I expounded upon at length for a couple videos, I do feel like there's unrealized or unfulfilled potential, untapped potential, where if the writers cared more about really having interesting lore and fleshing out the backstory of their world, I think there's enough here they could get something really interesting going. But they just don't seem all that interested in doing that, because at heart, it's a very light-hearted, cartoony, cutesy anime first-person dungeon crawler that, to the extent that it has a cool story and cool backstory at all, is just kind of incidental to the core of the game, and at times almost by accident, I think. But still, there's things that feel like dangling plot threads, plots that get lost, things that are just side stories, but feel like they could have been more. It feels like they could have done more with Asti and Dory and Volone and Pasta and the cool, weird, mysterious immortality machine. They could have done more with those. It feels a little disappointing that they didn't, but ultimately doesn't matter all that much. Ultimately, it was a fun and satisfying game, and a satisfying enough story. I know there's at least one sequel to this, A Class of Heroes 3, that I don't think has ever been officially localized in English. There may be a 4, but I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. But at a minimum, there is a 3. I have heard 3 is even better than 2, just like 2 was even better than 1. I would love to get to play that someday. I would love more of this series. I don't know if I ever will. I don't think any fans have ever tried to make a fan translation of it. I don't think this game is popular enough to provide much justification for companies to pay a lot of money to localize the rest of them. So is that a thing that's likely to ever happen? Sadly, I think I would lean toward probably not. But if it ever does, I'll be all over it. I would love to play the third game and see what it's all about. Because even just more of the same would be great, and it would be really cool to see if they level up their storytelling chops even more, because they certainly did between the first and second game. Well, that's it for Class of Heroes 2. We spent so much time playing this, and I got to enjoy this world and its characters so much that it feels a little sad to say goodbye to them, as it does when you finish a long, satisfying RPG. But at least I have this gigantic, ridiculously long playthrough on my channel as sort of an archive or a chronicle of my time playing this game. I think probably I'll be lucky if I even get 10 views on these later videos. But hey, if I get even a handful of people, even 2, 3, 4 people who watched this all the way to the end with me, enjoyed this journey with me, then it's worth it. Heck, it's worth it even if nobody does, but if anybody does, it's even more worth it. So I hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed this. Guess there's not much else for me to say. Except chances are looking good, reasonably optimistic that hopefully I'll get that nice new job I'm angling for, because they are starting to schedule my next round of interviews, and I really nailed that first one, knocked it out of the park. So as long as I continue to interview well, I'm hoping I'll get that. It'll be a big upgrade for my career, a big raise, and if I get that, I'll be happy to spend the money on the stupid PlayStation subscription to play Dragon's Crown. Pretty good chance that'll be my next playthrough I do. I do want to do something shorter after this gigantic playthrough before I tackle another huge one like Etrian Odyssey 5. High chance Etrian Odyssey 5 will be my next really big long playthrough. Definitely going to take a break before I jump straight into that after this behemoth, though. And Dragon's Crown is looking likely. But this is going to be posting in freaking January or February of 2025. So you'll know what I played by the time you watch this. That'll all be information that you already know that will be in the past. Because I'm recording this in late August still. But anyway, those are my future plans, which will be past plans by the time you watch this because of time travel. This is Dr. J signing off. See you for whatever I decide to play next. Bye for now.